everyone. This is a extended edition of In the Spotlight. It's called, a little recap of the episode we just did. And there was one particular teammate that Jamie wanted to save this segment for because he's probably Jamie's favorite teammate. So, Jamie, you want to talk a little bit about that teammate?
Yeah, it would be my brother John. I was a senior and he was a freshman. He had never run before either. So he joined and went through the cross country season, did pretty well, did all the workouts, was really tough. And that extended all the way to senior year or to the track season as well. Him and his friend Enzo Altamari joined. So yeah, it was a really special feeling. His older brother, here he is, kind of following in my footsteps, and being a part of the team and just showing that same work ethic, not giving up and working really hard. He was a great part of the team. And I know everybody enjoyed having him around. He wasn't that was before he really grew. So he was,
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just, it's a vivid memory, how that felt, just to have that connection, your little brother on the team, and then just have that type of season with him, that's something that I'll always remember.
Yeah, and it's interesting, Jamie, because Rick Cassini also spoke about John on the wrestling team, and how he kind of took on that big brother role to John during the wrestling team. So it just goes to show. And I remember during track, a lot of us seniors really liked John a lot. I mean, he was just that type of kid that everybody liked to be around. And it's got to be always special when you have your brother a part of your success and on your team. I mean, it's got to make it even more fun for you.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I remember that wrestling season as well. I think he was wrestling in the lightest class. But he did he was really tough that year. He showed me something, wrestling is not an easy sport. The workouts were probably way harder than anything I've done in track, cross country, physically. It just requires a different type of strength, mental toughness, and he had it. And he didn't do too bad either his first year. So I was impressed. So we both kind of showed each other something. And again, that's just you can't ask for anything more than that.
Yeah, and the friendship you two had was really cool to see. I mean, you never were that type of brother that was like, oh, get lost, I don't want to be bothered. I mean, you were always watching his meets because I think he might have ran one event with you, but he ran a couple different ones and you were always kind of right there watching him. So, I mean, obviously his biggest fan was definitely you. And I would say, you were he was your biggest fan. So definitely a great bond the two of you've had, throughout your lives.
And that's something I've tried to keep as a philosophy of if you have the opportunity to bring others with you, you should always open it up to them, and they might surprise you. You show encouragement, and confidence in somebody. That really means a lot. And again, that's just a special thing. And I'm glad I got to experience it.
Right. Well, Jamie, again, I thank you again. And, that's a great story. And I enjoyed your brother. He was a great kid. And thank you for, doing that. I thought that was really, nice on your part. So thank you again.
Thanks again, Mike.
Thank you, Jamie. Take care.
Take care.